William was right that Harry cannot keep his goddamn mouth shut, and I don't think he's an asset to the family. In fact, I believe he's a threat. Imagine this. Prince William, the guy we all thought was the calm big brother, suddenly turning into the royal version of Thanos, snapping Harry and Meghan straight out of the monarchy. Harry doesn't have intentions that are going to benefit the royal family. No cape, no crown. Just pure, I've had enough of your Netflix drama energy. Harry is trying to create more problems between Prince William and King Charles, and I truly believe this. For years, the palace tried to play nice. Oprah interviews. Fine. The question of whether Meghan made Kate cry? No. In fact, the reverse happened. The Netflix deal? Awkward, but tolerated. Meghan's podcast, where she compared royal life to basically prison with better hats. Uncomfortable, but rolled with. But William? He's done. While critics have called out William for carrying out fewer engagements than his father, he's made it clear, we don't need you, Prince Harry. And to him, that doesn't matter. He woke up one morning, looked at the chaos, and said, delete account. Blocked. Restricted. Bot. Everything Harry does only benefits Harry. And here's the kicker. This isn't just family tea anymore. William has cooked up a 3-step master plan so ruthless it makes Meghan's Hollywood agents sweat. Trump himself is reportedly more interested in getting close to William and Catherine than anyone else in the family. Step 1. Strip the titles. Step 2. Freeze them out like last week's leftovers. Step 3. Erase them so hard even Netflix search results start glitching. Harry can't be trusted. He will always cross the line. But this royal revenge arc didn't begin with Spare or Meghan's podcasts. It all traces back to one moment everyone ignored, a royal wedding and a missing curtsy. That's when the chaos really began. Meghan later said, I curtsied as though I was like, pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. Like, was that okay? But William saw it differently. If you thought Harry and Meghan were just living their best California lives sipping green juice and doing yoga, think again. These two turned the royal family into their personal content subscription service, and William noticed. First came the Netflix docuseries. Instead of a cozy behind-the-scenes, viewers got 6 episodes of The Crown, Sussex edition, where William and Kate were painted colder than the ice sculpture at a Windsor banquet, while Harry and Meghan cast themselves as victims of palace cruelty. Cue worldwide headlines and one very red-faced future king. Then there was the Spotify deal. Millions paid, one podcast series dropped, and the execs later roasted them on a live mic. When the people paying you call you grifters, that's not a paycheck, it's a warning sign. But the Oprah interview was the nuclear strike. Allegations of racism, private family conversations turned into primetime drama, and Meghan casually dropping bombs like she was auditioning for Real Housewives of Buckingham Palace. Oprah later admitted she only intended to provide a platform for why they left, but what came out became worldwide bombshells. The royal PR team nearly fainted while William had to insist publicly, we are very much not a racist family. And then came Harry's memoir, Spare, private texts, family fights, and brotherly brawls, sold like stocking stuffers. William reportedly read those chapters and thought, bro, you just published my temper like it's fanfiction. This wasn't airing dirty laundry, it was monetizing it. But the cracks in the wall began earlier. Flashback to May 2018, the royal wedding. Millions glued to TVs, trumpets blaring, horses polished, the queen herself waiting. Everything rehearsed to the second. And then Meghan walked right past the queen without a curtsy. Nothing. The internet gasped, royal watchers clutched pearls, and William clocked it instantly. To him, this wasn't a slip, it was a message. In the monarchy, gestures matter. Forgetting a curtsy is like forgetting to say cheers at a British pub. That's how fights start. Meghan's move looked like defiance, bending tradition to herself. That one moment planted the seed for William. This wasn't an in-law trying to fit in. It was the first crack in a 1,000-year dynasty. If one duchess can shrug at the queen, what's next? Netflix documentaries about royal meltdowns? Oh wait. What looked like a fairy tale slip was actually the opening scene of a royal horror movie. One skipped curtsy became skipped trust, skipped loyalty, and eventually skipped family dinners. That tiny gesture sparked Hollywood versus Heritage, a saga William would never forgive. From that moment, Harry and Meghan's pattern became clear. Instead of duty, they built a brand. Every time the palace hoped for silence, Another camera crew appeared. Every pause in drama was just a trailer for the next reveal. Endless interviews weren't polite updates. They were confessionals painting royal life as survival. Meghan didn't want to be a real princess with duty. She wanted a pretend princess role in Hollywood. She split Harry from his family and cashed in with media companies. Her projects flopped, but still, the cycle continued. Podcasts turned family tension into episodes. The memoir read like a soap opera. Inside the palace, jaws dropped. Casual chats over tea weren't harmless. They were potential content. William realized he wasn't dealing with family anymore. He was dealing with a franchise. Loyalty in the royal family is sacred. But with Harry and Meghan, it started to look negotiable. That's when William's frustration became strategy. The royals don't do therapy, they do summits in Scottish castles. Balmoral became the stage for a war council. Charles, Camilla, William, and Kate, no aides, no leaks, sat down to decide Harry's permanent status. The air was colder than the Highlands outside. William reportedly walked and already decided, half in, half out, not anymore. When Harry was just 7 miles away, William refused to see him. This wasn't emotional, it was survival. The monarchy couldn't keep absorbing surprise interviews and tell-all deals. Charles leaned soft. Kate wanted peace, but William had had enough. His plan wasn't a suggestion, it was an ultimatum. William's delete Harry strategy had 3 steps. Step 1, strip titles. Without them, Harry and Meghan go from royalty to just another celebrity couple in California. Step 2, no palace access, no funds, no invitations. If Harry comes to the UK, he's treated like a tourist, not a prince. Step 3, erase. Don't slam the door, just starve their brand of oxygen until it fades. William wasn't swinging a sword, he was pulling the plug. Ruthless, silent, effective. And everyone knows, once William becomes king, Harry and Meghan are done. The twist? Meghan stood to lose the most. She wanted Hollywood sparkle, but William's plan dimmed the lights. Her podcast canceled, her series fizzled, corporate deals dried up. Titles weren't just ceremonial, they were branding gold. And without them, Meghan's power shrank. The palace also locked down tighter. Harry's charity visits? No family meetups, no tea, no photo ops, no moments for Meghan to spin into headlines. Access denied. Kate, once the family referee, had to pick the monarchy over peace. The fallout hit Meghan hardest. Her Hollywood pitch went from modern duchess to ex-royal spouse, a downgrade that stung. Even Charles, the eternal peacemaker, sided with William. Balmoral marked the turning point. No more reconciliation.